Heads up, if you have kids around, parental advisory is in effect.
Parental advisory is in effect.
This is the Bonus Bone Podcast with Lamont and Tonelli, Baby Huey, and Chasta.
Woo! Welcome back to the Bonus Bone Podcast. The whole gang's back at it.
What is happening?
There he is. We had a hard time replicating
With no woot-woot?
With no woot-woot last week. We tried to do it, but it's just not the same.
Not the same.
Lamont, Tonelli, Chasta, Baby Huey here with you. Talking about something. Actually, Lamont, you brought up this topic, so why don't you introduce it?
Well, there was something that was bothering me last night as I was watching the Grammys.
Yeah.
And as I'm watching the Grammys, I'm thinking, there's some things that I shouldn't like, and I'm almost ashamed to admit it, but I like it. And
Musical artist?
And I'm wondering if there's any things that in your life, or Tonelli's, or Baby Huey's, something that he or you like that is kind of embarrassing, that you don't mind sharing. Like, for instance, there's a couple things in my life.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
first
Kick it
off, not many people would know this, but I actually like dressing up.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, that
No,
is
you
a surprise.
can't tell by watching because to work, I don't dress up to work, and most of the things I do in life. However, when I went to a funeral last week, I enjoyed putting on a suit.
And you went out over the weekend.
And I went on the weekend and I wore a suit again. I enjoy the sharp dressed man.
I love it.
Another thing
Wow,
that
a
many
little
people
formal
wouldn't
side of
realize,
Lamont.
it's kind of embarrassing that I enjoy. I enjoy going for foot massages and pedicures.
Really?
Oh, there's nothing better than having them massage your tootsies.
Hold on.
Right.
You and I have worked together, 13 years or something like that. I never knew this.
Yes.
Why are we not going out on pedicure dates?
We should go on a
there you go.
pedicure date.
Right?
I'm not going to go,
Have
but
you
you
ever-
guys can go.
You've never
Baby
gotten a
Huey, have you
pedicure?
ever had a
never, not
pedicure?
Once, and it was amazing.
See, there you go. And you're ashamed. You were ashamed to admit it to me, though,
I would
right?
love to get more of them on a regular.
See, it's funny
Right?
that you say that because Tonelli, Jay
I've never tried it.
He's never had one
No.
either, and I keep
It's
telling
never
him.
even occurred
My
to me.
wife talked me
won't
into
go.
it once, and it was frickin' heaven.
See, it is freaking
Yes.
heaven.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm
what
so
about
excited.
manicure?
Have you ever done a manicure?
I've had a manicure before.
They were
I
great
don't-
too. Yeah.
I bite my fingernails too much to get a manicure.
That is your manicure.
Yes, it is. Actually, it is.
This would shock most people. And Tonell,
A lot of
What's
that
that?
shocks
I
me.
think it would shock you if you went for a pedicure manicure.
'Cause you'd
Well,
be
I don't know
amazed.
about the manicure because, like you said, my manicure is my nail bite. I don't bite my nails down to the nub like a lot of people
Yeah.
do.
Right.
I bite them when they get long, and that's my
So you
my
don't-
nail trim.
You don't own nail clippers? Like we can't
I
get
do.
you to...
But he bites them.
You just bites them.
Right.
It's easier to bite them.
What about
Yeah.
your toes?
Oh, don't.
No, the toes you got to do out once you get out of the shower or something when the nails are nice and soft, right?
He just lets them grow like a freaking...
I've done that too. Yes.
No, that's when you trim your nails.
Wait, hold
you
on.
You can't do your toes if you don't soak them.
You just scrape them off, right?
Scrape
Scrape
them
them
off.
But use your when they're loose, soaked in
What?
You're talking about your toenails?
Yes.
Yeah, when they're nice and loose from the shower. Is that you're talking about? You use your
Well,
own
you
hand?
cut them, right?
off?
You use one of the big nail clippers, like a
use your
fingernail
nail clip. I thought you were
clipper.
talking about your hands.
You use
What?
your hand?
You rip off your nails?
No, like sometimes like one that's like long, I can rip it off. But yeah, I usually use toenail clippers.
Okay,
I thought
how-
that's what he was referring to.
I thought you just let them grow like a sloth.
No.
I have a more important question. How thick are your toenails that you have to soak them in order to cut
Right?
them?
They're just easier to cut.
I don't
right?
have...
I don't have that problem. I can cut mine any time.
I mean,
Although
you
we get
can cut them
pedicures,
any
so
time.
maybe
As a
not.
matter of
They're
fact,
much
I
easier
think
to
that's
cut when you
something we
soak.
should do on the show. Baby Huey should cut my toenails.
Oh, my God.
No, I can
And they're
show
easy to
you.
clean with the file when they're soaked too.
Yeah,
File?
that's true.
You use a file?
Well, you know the little whatever that little flat thing is. What is
Okay,
that
so you
thing?
really are doing your own pedicures. You just need to come with us, pay somebody else to do it for you. It's much easier, much more enjoyable. I'm making a bone staff meeting at a pedicure place
Yes,
down the street.
absolutely.
I'm making it happen.
And by the way, this took a real different turn because this is not what I was ashamed of.
Okay, let's start with that
So
then.
I'm watching the Grammys last night, and I will tell you, I love rock and roll. You know I love rock and roll.
Obviously.
But I love Chris Stapleton. I love a freaking amazing singer. And I enjoyed that Motown salute with Stevie Wonder and what's a tight face? The singer.
Smokey Robinson.
Smokey Robinson. By the way,
Tight face. We
that
call
is
him
some
tight face.
bad plastic surgery on Smokey Robinson.
He looks like False Face from the old Batman TV show.
You said tight face and we knew who you were talking about.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
And here's my embarrassing thing. I freaking love Lizzo.
Oh, I do too.
Right?
I know. I can't.
Well, she's just an entertainer. I don't know if that's embarrassing, but
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, but most guys won't admit it. I freaking love Lizzo.
I would never have guessed you would have liked Lizzo, but I
Right?
get it. I have a lot of her stuff on running playlists. Going back to Chris Stapleton, how could you not love him?
the
He's
best.
phenomenal.
He's talented.
He's my mom's favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so I have a music one and then just a really weird offshoot
Okay.
one. So my music one, the one I get the most shit for, I think, on a regular basis is Miley Cyrus. It's starting.
I
to
like
become-
Miley
she's
Cyrus.
like Lizzo. She's talented.
She's super talented. It's starting to become less of a thing. But when I went on the air and said that, I don't know, 8 years ago or
people
something,
just bombarded you. I remember that.
Oh my God, I was getting like hate mail. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I don't really believe in being embarrassed about your musical choices because that's one of the beautiful things about music is you can love all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
The strangest, or it's not embarrassing at all, and it's one of the things I listen to the most that I think people would be surprised. I go back and listen to like in jazz in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. That's some of my favorite stuff. Like I'll just
Really?
ask,
That's great music.
Oh yeah, it's great
Well,
music.
that is embarrassing.
I don't know how you can share that. It's
I'm
terrible.
a huge jazz and blues lover. And so
Yeah.
I'll just have Alexa play 19s, 20s jazz or whatever.
Wow.
That's what we'll if we're cooking around the house, that's typically what
Okay.
we'll listen to. So that's a bit of a surprise. Now, my really weird thing that I'm embarrassed to admit is something I do when I get really stressed. I watch cleaning videos on YouTube.
What?
Like somebody vacuuming or somebody.
That may be the weirdest
I
thing
love
I've ever heard
vacuuming.
in my life.
I love vacuuming.
I love vacuum. Are you being sarcastic?
No.
No.
Lisa would often say I have a vacuum fetish
Me too.
because we have like 8 vacuums around our house. They never get used, but we have 8 vacuums around the house.
I love vacuuming because it's kind of like when you mow a lawn. You know, you can see where you've mowed, like the little tracks.
Well, you got to move the furniture.
Right. Oh,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah. If you're doing it right.
Yeah.
We have multiple vacuums too, and the little hand vacs. I have like different size vacuums.
Right.
But when I'm super stressed and I just need to like take a breath and calm, I'll watch somebody like vacuum or organize a pantry or organize something.
That's
or
going a
clean
little far.
something. That's like my YouTube algorithm is like organizing and home cleaning.
Huh.
Isn't that strange?
That is very strange.
I
Do you
don't know.
vacuum your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a little vacuum.
Okay.
For that.
I haven't vacuumed my car for like 10 years.
I even have a vacuum for my keyboard. Like
Ran
a
across
little
the
tiny one.
best car vacuum.
Oh.
Armor All makes like a little 2-gallon wet dry vac.
Uh-huh.
So it's like a wet dry vac, only it's like a mini
Tiny.
wet dry.
Oh my God, how cool is
Easy
that?
to take out to the car. They have all the right attachments to get all the little crevices and
That
stuff
would
like
be
that.
great for single guys, too.
Oh my God. You're such a creep. That's so weird.
So when it rained hard recently, I found a leak in my car. That's a whole different story.
Oh, that's
but there was water in the back seat, and I used the wet dry vac.
a mini
Vacuum the
wet
water out,
dry
but then
vac.
it also has all the attachments to get like in the heater vents and
That gives me a lady boner. I'm so excited about this. I have to go buy it now. Where did you get it? Home Depot or something?
yeah, I think it was
Okay.
They don't sell it anymore. He bought it 40 years ago.
like most of the things I've bought.
Yeah, that's probably the weirdest thing I do. The weirdest thing I eat, we could also do an
Yes.
eating offshoot, is white rice. This goes back to my like really poor days in Southern Oklahoma. White rice with slices of American cheese, like the really
Oh, my
and salt
God.
and salt. That's
Okay.
it. And I
No,
just
no.
mix it together.
I'll even give you better than
That's a
that.
comfort food.
Because the weird one, my wife thought I was nuts when I did this. The kids love it.
What?
White rice, but instead of the slices, cheese whiz.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Oh, have you done that yet?
No.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's
and then I
next
put
level.
a little pepper on top too for a little,
a little
kick.
pizzazz, little kick?
Well, because the cheese whiz has salt in it.
Right, yeah, that's for sure.
You've
Oh, I'm
never
gonna
done the
try-
cheese
no.
whiz in it?
No.
Oh, this is white trash central
oh my
on
God,
this one.
white trashness. I can
Cheese
get on
whiz, that's
board
like
with that.
petroleum product, right? I mean,
Perfect.
There is
That's not
nothing
really cheese
tastier than
product
good
in there, is there?
petroleum product, Paul.
Well, even the cheese slices, I would never, in any other circumstance in my life, I would never eat those except in my little white trash comfort food of cheese, rice, and salt.
Oh, I'm buying you some
Can you eat
cheese
cheese
whiz.
as a vegetarian?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
all
Not
right.
as a vegan. That's
Well,
why I
cheese
only-
whiz doesn't count. You just stated it's petroleum.
I like how you think.
Yeah, exactly. Always
That
looking
is
for a
good.
loophole.
That is good. I'm going to go buy cheese whiz today. All right, boys. What about you?
Let's see. I like romantic comedies.
Do you? What's your favorite rom-com?
Geez, I couldn't tell
like
you
a
off the top
Harry
of my
Met
head.
Sally?
Maybe there was
pretty classic
there was a
one.
good
For
Mark Ruffalo, Keira
Valentine's Day,
Knightley.
for
What's that?
Valentine's Day, what romantic comedy are you
Well,
going to put
that's
on with your
automatic.
wife?
That's Casablanca, one of the greatest movies of all
That's not a
time.
romantic comedy.
It's not a comedy, but it's romantic.
It's romantic.
Yeah,
Very
that's like
well
the
done.
all-time greatest romantic movie of all time.
Yeah, between your movies and my music, we're going way back.
Yeah.
I love it.
There was a good one with Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley called Begin Again.
I haven't seen
It was,
that.
she is like a singer, and he's a music producer.
Okay.
So anyway,
Okay.
but outside of that, play dates with my wife.
Oh my god! Are you trying?
Oh my
Are you?
God.
Are you trying? Are you trying to melt my heart?
I don't mean
You're
play
embarrassing me. Never mind
dates, but
yourself.
I never thought I'd like this, but she started this with her aunt as a way to stay in touch with her aunt. And they would go to matinees at the theater.
Oh yeah. Oh, play.
That's what I'm
dates.
talking about.
Okay. I'm following. Yeah.
I knew that would be. That's why I used that term.
I know.
I knew it would get misinterpreted. Now,
So
we don't do
you
those
and
kind
your
of play
wife are
dates anymore.
thespians.
Yeah.
You're a thespian.
She invited me once. I said, "Wow, this is kind of cool." They go to lunch and then they go to a play. So I started joining them
How fun is that?
for their matinee
And
play
the aunt was
dates.
just like, oh my God, she's bringing the husband
I know,
again.
right?
I know, right?
This was our thing.
So now I go to the theater.
I love that the
once
thing
every
that
couple
you
of months.
shouldn't love but do is a play date with your wife.
Well, no, I didn't think
You
I'd
would've
like
never
the
admitted to
theater.
that in
Now
public.
you guys are really twisting this around.
We're taking it completely out of context.
I didn't think
now.
I'd like the theater as much as I do. I like the live performance.
Yeah, I get that.
It's
What was the last play you went to?
I can't remember.
Are they like Broadway musicals? Or are they like one man show kind of plays?
No, I mean they're big time, like Golden Gate Theater, the
Okay,
Orpheum musicals. I'm trying to think of the last one we went to, and I can't remember. We went to see Oklahoma.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
How was it?
Everybody got killed in the end, but
Yeah,
that was a different take on Oklahoma.
That's dark.
There was blood on the stage, fake blood. It was crazy. It was really weird. But yeah,
Did you see the Harry Potter that just came through town?
I did not.
Yeah,
I
I
will
heard
not
that.
go see Harry Potter.
Why?
No, it's just
I
because
heard it was great.
I am not going to see Harry
Okay,
Potter,
all right.
movie or play. In the Heights, or the Heights, I think it was called. That was a Lin-Manuel Miranda deal.
Yeah.
Or are there
Very
any
good.
romantic comedy theater productions that you prefer?
Yeah, but I can't come up with titles off that hell.
All right, now it's going to be theater reviews with Tonelli on the show.
Yeah. Brand new feature on the show.
So, like this weekend coming up, I had to make the tough decision between watching the Super Bowl or going to see Mean Girls with Lisa.
Surely you're going to Mean Girls.
No, I'm watching the Super Bowl.
Come on.
I mean, I like it, but I don't like it that much.
I got to figure out what Jay and I are going to do for Super Bowl because that's
see
like
Mean Girls.
Well, that's our favorite thing to do is do something that no one's going to be at.
Go to Costco.
We usually go to Costco or we'll go to the snow or something like that
Yeah.
because it's open.
I heard
I challenge you to go see Mean Girls. I might even buy you 2 tickets just so you go.
Jay would murder me if I took him
What
to
do you-
Mean Girls. I think so. Yeah, I'd be like, "What the hell?"
What if he really enjoys it
But
and he
then he
can
made-
turn it into a thing?
Then it's a play
And you
date.
could go with the Tonellis.
Yeah,
And the aunt.
Passing the tradition over.
yeah, exactly.
I heard Disneyland's great to go on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
no one's there.
Yeah. Well, I go there any chance I get. So yeah, but I heard that's like the least crowded time.
So, Huey, do you have any hidden pleasures
Wait.
that you would be embarrassed?
Pause. What's your weirdest food? We're hitting all categories.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, come on. And garlic and
Oh, yeah,
hot
you're right.
peppers and
Yeah.
red wine and
It's
all
raw
that stuff.
garlic.
Raw
Raw
garlic. I do asparagus. No, that's not weird.
Raw
But,
It is to me.
garlic. Yeah. You're like, what's this asparagus?
I mean, cheese whiz and rice. I mean,
cheese whiz and rice. All right, Huey, your turn.
For me, when I get stressed out, I love watching ASMR videos.
That's right. You've told me that before.
I love them, and there's so many.
ASMR, is that ASRAM?
No, that's what he wants.
yeah, right? That's what he's thinking about.
No, it's just those relaxing videos.
Are they the whispery ones?
Yeah, the whispering ones. I mean, there's so many different scenarios and
What is
variety.
the last ASMR
MR.
video you watched?
is that absolutely stupid mumbled recordings? Is that what that is?
Yes, exactly. Yes. No, I like the ones where it's like an exam, a cranial exam, like the ones where it's like almost like a doctor office reenactment.
Pimple
Yeah.
popper?
No, not
Sounds
those.
like a start of a really weird porn.
Right.
It does, and that's the thing. But to me, it's nothing sexual about it.
It's
That's the
just-
thing. Like
Because a lot of people do watch them
A lot
for
of peop-
that reason.
well, a lot
What
of people
does
watch.
ASMR stand for?
I don't know.
Pass Ram.
Simulate it. Here, I'll look it up.
No, but people, like, there's a lot of people think it's sexual. It's nothing sexual. For me, like, I watch it and, like, I get this tingling feeling sensation at the top of my head. And
I think you're having a stroke.
And that's why when I was younger, I thought it was a stroke.
Right.
But then, that sensation, it, like, goes down the rest of my body and gives me, like, goosebumps, and it helps me relax so much.
That is wild.
It's such a great feeling. Like, I remember when I was a little kid, I used to get that feeling. I didn't know what it was until, like, this phenomenon took off within the last, like, 5 years.
Special.
Yeah.
That's a term for it. Yes.
So, okay, hold on. Let's go back to the brain surgery reenactment thing. So it's just a doctor talking to somebody about
like a
their
patient,
cranial.
and that's just one example. There's so many different.
I've watched a lot of porns like that.
Yeah.
Girl goes into a doctor's office.
I like watching like massage video or chiropractic videos.
Oh, those are good videos too.
The popping one.
Oh my gosh, really?
Like there's this one Dr. Medicine, I think his name is. But yeah, he pops people, and like the popping sounds is a great sensation as well.
That is so
and that
great.
calms you?
Yeah.
The sound of
But like but the lead up to it, like he's really quiet, and it's just the soothing sounds. I have to play some for you guys. I should have played some here.
No, you can keep that one to yourself.
that's all right.
A lot.
I'll
It's a
pass.
very, very big trend that's come up in the last, 3 or 5 years.
And there's like millions of views online. That means there's just so many people who love this.
Should listen to it on headphones when you're getting your pedicure.
Yeah, there you go.
Totally, I will.
When he's ripping his nail off.
I got my
never get out of
earbuds. I'll put them in my on my phone and put in my earbuds while I'm doing work and stuff at home. It just helps relax. It's such amazing feeling.
It's called autonomous sensory meridian response. That's
Okay,
what
does that mean?
ASMR is. It is a sensory and emotional reaction to certain stimuli.
MR. I thought it was RM.
Yeah, of course you heard RAM.
Yeah.
Causes a tingling sensation that begins at the top of the head in response to soft or gentle triggers. That's that's a medical thing.
Yeah,
I'm reading
it's
that
real.
off WebMD.
That is crazy.
That
I
is
actually
crazy.
thought you were having like some kind of conniption, like an
I thought
epileptic
so too.
fit.
No, I like when I was younger, I thought like, oh my God, what's going on? It's like my high blood pressure or something. But no, it's an actual legit
It's an actual thing. That's really interesting. Even some podcasts I listen to, it's become such a popular trend. They'll do their ASMR episode.
Yeah.
Like they'll do a whole episode like that.
Yeah.
I can't listen to it because I get annoyed by it, but I could understand it would be a thing.
How often do you do it?
Now daily, just to help relax.
You do it daily?
Oh yeah,
When you
There's
get
nothing
home?
wrong. Yeah, or if I'm laying down on my bed, I'll have it playing in my
That's
earbuds.
how I use the Calm app. This
Yeah.
is not an ad for the Calm app, but the Calm app, there's a sound of a cornfield. I'm so Oklahoma right now. Excuse me, my Oklahoma
A
showing.
little suey in the background.
Exactly. It's a cornfield, and you can hear
There it is.
you can hear the winds blowing through, and in pods, it's that spatial. What is it called? Spatial audio or whatever,
Yeah.
where you can hear like off on the right side, you'll hear somebody walking, and then on the left side, you'll hear like bugs. It's so cool. So I use it. I use something different, but for the same purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fascinating.
It's I'm so happy I found this. It's helped me relax now in so many different ways. Just after a long day or something, just want to lay on my bed and listen to that. It helps me
And
so much.
check out.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the weirdest food you eat?
I mean, I'm not a picky eater. I eat
You eat anything?
anything.
Yeah.
Except I don't know. I mean, I'm
No
trying to
weird
think.
combos, ketchup on ice cream kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I'm open to eating anything. That's the thing. So there's like nothing really odd that really.
Jay does that. He eats weird meat though, like buffalo and elk and weird
Venison.
venison. And
There's,
Well,
that
not
all-
regularly.
there's
by the
lower
way.
fat in that, though.
Not regularly. He won't, but because I don't cook meat. But
Beaver.
Sure, why not?
definitely.
I'm ordering beaver.
High protein content.
No,
You can order it online.
that must stink.
Not if it's prepared correctly.
Okay, well now that we're all
With cheese?
weirdos with cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz.
Ah.
Cheese
on your
whiz.
beaver.
Yeah.
Cheese whiz on your head. Okay, we got to end on that note. I'm out on that note. I'm going to get cheese whiz. All right, thank you so much for being here on the Bonus Bone Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to wherever you get your audio. 107.7 The Bone. You need to stop.
Giving you an ASMR video here.
He's such a freak. Oh, God. All right, we'll talk to you next week. Bye.